Hello everyone. I'm so sorry for anyone who is about to watch me live that saw me accidentally go live when I was cleaning lenses and all of those things. So welcome, please say hi. My name is Woodbridge. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Australia. Today I have a little bit of a different video because I've run straight home from an appointment and I've had a box hanging around on my desk waiting to be added to, and today is the day to share that box with you. So I have a box here. They're all going to slide to the front, but I do have a box here full of all my Christmas cards from last week. And I know, hey Tanya, I know a lot of my friends from overseas did send cards. Their cards came late, which was beautiful. I was very happy to receive them. I think I actually have a couple here, so I've just got another pile beside me, and I wanted to share them all with you because I personally have got a whole lot of inspiration from these cards that I want to share with you, not just for Christmas cards but for other cards as well. So in my photo previewing this video, I've shown you my dining room and where I hang them. So I hang them on my Venetian blinds. So like the Venetian blinds here that you can just see in the corner there, I have them on all the windows. So it was perfect to be able to hang those cards and love them and adore them during the Christmas season. That photo was taken on Christmas Day. My decorations have been down for a good number of weeks, so don't worry. Yes, all my Christmas decorations are down, and I'm not one of those, I'm sorry to say, crazy people who keep their stuff up until the very end. Hey Corinne, welcome. And thank you to anyone who watched my YouTube live, because I didn't know if I'd get to be live with you guys today here on Facebook, so I did put a little YouTube live up that I posted last night, and we were talking about Stampin' seals and refilling them and the basics of using them. So if you have trouble with your Stampin' seal or anything like that, go over and watch a video and hopefully I can help. So I don't think I want to show you the cards this way. I'm going to flip around and show them to you on my mat. So let's do that. If you make comments as I'm going along, actually I should get up my replay video. Make comments as I'm going along. Tell me what you love. Tell me, did you have that set? Did you make a card similar? I would love to hear from you. I'm just making sure I'm on mute so we don't hear double of me, which we definitely don't need to. Okay, let's flip around and I shall be back. So what do people do with their Christmas cards? That is a really good question. I keep some for inspiration. I also donate some to a team member of mine. So the same team member that I donate, oh, it's wrong way around. I've got to flick it. Hold on. There we go. The same team member that I donate my birthday cards and my swap cards, retired cards, stuff like that, she is the same person that I give my Christmas cards to. I think we're pretty good there. There's the box plus a few extras. And I shall turn off my overhead light and we will get there. Now, what's going on here? Sorry, Siri's being a pain on my laptop. So tell me what you do with your Christmas cards. And basically what my team member does, she cuts down the back of the card and uses the card front, and she then donates a brand new card to charities that she works with. So it's so nice to have someone who can help me with these things. Just give me a second. I'm just making sure everything is working. Sorry, girls. Oh my dear word. Just give me 20 seconds, hopefully, she says with optimism, because something I just did not work, because that's the way life goes, hey. Okay, that looks a little better now, and all the way down here, and great. Awesome. So let's get back to us. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Tanya. I can tell you, I did send out a lot more cards than I got back, but those people I sent cards to, I wanted them to know that I'm thinking of them. So I didn't necessarily need a card back in return. So I just have another box to filter everything into. Now, not all of these cards are using Stampin' Up products, but I still find them inspiring all the same. So I got a gift in the mail, and this was the beautiful tag that I got on it. I love the oversized circle, and of course loving the glimmer paper. That is a well retired set from Stampin' Up that has been used, but I am a sucker for reindeer. So this is a card. Now, if I can tell you, this is from my friend Candy, Miss Candy Forry, and she has used gorgeous designer series paper, and by the looks of it, this was a label pre-printed. So we can do similar things with our Memories and More cards, and there's a little bit of texture to it, which I like as well. But I love having pre-printed things that we can just get cards done really, really quickly. So that is beautiful. Thank you, Candy. Now, this is really good inspiration. This is from my friend Jamie, and I know there's more to this card. So you've got the plain background, but you've got, and I'm assuming you can pull this out and it can be an ornament on a tree, but it's great. Actually, I just thought of that. I wonder if I can pull it out to be an ornament on a tree. It's not actually coming, so I'm not going to force it, but I do like the hanging nature of that element on the card, which is really, really sweet. Okay, not sure what's going on. Have I dropped out for everyone else or just me? Just let me refresh here and have a look. I appear to still be going on my screen. Yes, I am. Great. Wonderful. Okay. I love this scene card. Bit of bling, few birds in the sky. This is from my team leader, Linda. So, and I love the water droplets in the background. She loves trees, and I do love that card. This is another pre-printed one, but this is just a little bit more Australiana with the Waratahs, although they're in green, and we do have some flowers from flowering eucalypts. This is from a longtime friend of mine, loving all the gold foil in that. I think Christmas cards do need some kind of shimmer or shine in them, just to make them look special. Now, I'm grabbing out all the pre-printed ones. This one is adorable. It is embossed, and once again, embossing is a lovely thing. This is from a family friend. embossing. It's just those simple touches that can really elevate but still make easy Christmas cards. Now, while I'm showing these, I also want to tell you that if you want to get ahead making Christmas cards, we have, or I am part of a group called the Christmas Stampathon 2024. Now, we start or kick off our monthly challenges on the 25th of January, which is this Thursday, and I'll be sharing my card live on my YouTube, and all we ask is that you follow the theme and you make multiple cards, and it's a great way to get your stash ready, so then when it comes around to Christmas, you're not scrambling to make cards. All you have to do is write on them and address the envelopes. I make it easier for myself by printing the labels, but I know that's only because I send a lot. This one is from my dear friend Jackie. I love this medallion with the ribbon behind it. I do that occasionally when I use ribbon, and she's just added these presents on the top. Really, really sweet card. This is the best card ever. I'm going to show you why. It's blank on the inside. I'm not going to tell you who gave it to me, but when I did receive it, I had to wait. It took me a while to get in contact with this person. And I said, thank you so very much. Sorry, Lavender's just closing the door. Thank you so much for my Christmas card. Was there anything special about it? She was horrified. I just giggled. So this is a card. I said, it's okay. This card will be donated and it's beautiful. I'm loving the continuous piece of paper, but split into the 3 panels. It just adds that little bit of elevation to the card and gives it interest while still using 1 piece of paper. Okay. So this is a very nice traditional card. I don't even know who this is from. This is from one of my very oldest friends. So it's this is something that you could have definitely replicated with our nativity stamps and dies that we have. I loved having those with us and was very sad that they did retire. This is a huge bauble. This is from... This is from, hello Brenton, again, how are you? So this is a great way to use up some designer series paper. Used diagonal cut just to make an interesting background. Great use of a huge bauble to be able to use up the designer series paper. It's very, very striking. Thank you so much for that, Chris. I appreciate it. These are so stinking cute. And I know this person, Miss Karen in England, she made a whole lot of these cards using this suite. So she's used the designer series paper and all she's stamped is the tree. And I know a whole bunch of us got very similar using the same suite card. So she did a really, really good job of buying a suite and using it up, which was great. Now this has to be my favorite Christmas card. It's like paper told, or it's definitely on dimensionals. It's not using the traditional silicone dots of, not paper towel. Is it paper towel? Yes, it is paper towel, and I just love it. And this is from Donna and Dawn, who are quite often on my lives, and she apologized it wasn't Stampin' Up, but I adore it. It is one I'm actually going to keep because we had a bit of a disaster. I've lost a box, and that box was a very nice biscuit box that had an embossed reindeer on it, and inside of it I'd put a selection of cards that I wanted to keep and display, and it's gone. It's gone MIA. I have no idea where it is, so I will be And I'm sad because there were some of my own personal cards in there that I'd kept. So I'm now going to just keep a small selection of my favourites to display. And Dawn's is going to be one of them because it's purple. So I loved these bell dies when we had them. And of course, you guys know I do love scallop contour. This is from my godparents. And my godmother happens to be a demonstrator. And I'm sure she made a whole heap of these to give out. Okay, this is one of the first Christmas cards I received. This one is from, please excuse my throat. This is from my friend Elizabeth, who lives in Queensland. I love the very non-traditional, oh, I see it as non-traditional, but it's actually not because she's used the fern embossing folder. But for me, it looks like a tree, but it also looks quite non-traditional in the same vein. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because she hasn't used any red, but I do love the card. But yeah, I love it. It's Christmassy, but is it Christmassy? It could definitely take off the Merry Christmas, and you could use a card like this for anything, which is wonderful inspiration in itself. Okay, we have a nice traditional holly card here. These are all retired, I think. This is from Diane in Victoria. So very simple colouring, nice stamped background, simple card to mass produce and make. If anyone knows me, they know I love a wreath. And I still haven't got a wreath on my front door because I still haven't found a wreath in real life that I love. So this year I bought a star that had a floral adornment to the star, and then I bought one for one of my very close friends, and she said, "You bought me one. I was just standing at your front door admiring yours." I knew she'd love mine, so I could not buy her one. So this one is from Cheryl, a family friend, and I just love it. It's so simple. It's full of so much different greenery, very easy to reproduce with Stampin' Up products and following something like a one sheet wonder done by Ruth Trice, but you could miniaturize it. Hello Carol, welcome. Okay, we have another polar bear card. This one is super simple. Piece of DSP, some bling on the trees, and a sentiment. So this is using the Memories and More cards, and this one is from my friend Wurgie. And I love how she has made these super simple to mass produce a whole lot. Okay. This next one, it's a yellow Christmas card. Who would have thought? And we've got some, it's kind of gold and rose gold, which is always a really nice combination together. And this one's from Carol, and Carol is here in the chat. So I love that you've made these into balloons, which is cool. I do like it. And this kind of design, you take off the tree, change a sentiment, it can be used for anything. And I do love the two metallics together. So hopefully you can see those metallics. I'm just trying to tip it in the light because I can see it. There you go. You can see those. So thank you for that, Carol. Okay, this is the Aussiest of Aussie cards you could get. Well, it's actually a South Pacific card. This is from Anne, who is often here live. And because we have summer Christmases, this one works really, really well. And it's Santa hanging out at the beach. And I think he's super cute, and she's used, and it's going to be very hard to show you on screen, but all the white parts are actually Winker's stellid, so he twinkles. He twinkles, which is very nice. So this one is another simple one. I love all the simpleness of these cards. So this is from my friend Amanda. We are on the SU Colour Challenge together, and she is in Victoria. So she has just used our sparkle shimmer paste and one of our decorative masks, created the background, added some shimmer ribbon and a simple sentiment. So I'm just trying to see if I can capture any of that shimmer for you, but I love how simple but beautiful it is. I love that people just haven't, not everyone has gone crazy. So another great way, this is from Alison, also in Victoria. She has used simply 2 pieces of designer series paper, sentiment, using the heartfelt hexagon punch, little bit of ribbon, some bling, and the card is done. And I love the simplicity of it. Now this one is using some of our specialty designer series paper, and this elevates this card. Whilst it's a very simple piece of paper with 2 little adornments, this is from Deb in WA, Deb and David, so thank you. Just very simple adornments with the pine needles and the sentiment, but that red foil in the paper just really elevates it. Now this is a set that I kind of overlooked that was in the mini catalogue. This is the, we call it a cable car, other people call it a gondola. I saw it and went, oh, yeah, that's good. And my team member, Charmaine, made this card, and she also put on some snow using some embossing paste, which I loved. And I also love she stamped some of these in the background and made some solid and popped them up. Okay, so another frog in my throat. I'm gonna have to take a drink in a sec. This is just a store-bought one, but I love the deer. Now, who gave a very, I won't say old, she is old. She's not that old. A family friend, so me and my mum and her Auntie Glennis used to work together way before I was born. When they both finished school, they worked together. So I love that card. And she's a blue lover, so it's totally her card through and through. So this is a card I am definitely going to keep and case, because this whole strip of DSP is actually on acetate sheet, and I don't even need to open this. This is from Carolina, who is in Victoria as well. Apparently all my friends don't live near me. Okay. Let's see how my throat goes now. And she's just simply put these on an angle, cut off or cut them into strips, added some embellishments, simple sentiment, and that is all done. And you could do that with any paper and create any kind of card. So this one is definitely going in my inspiration box, because I love the simplicity, and it's simple but it's gorgeous. So I loved these dies, and using the embossing folder as well that we still have. This is from Maria. Has Maria popped in today? So this is Maria Butler, who is often here on our lives, but not today. I love the blue, silver and white. And I love that using the rule of threes, having 3 different decorations on there is just gorgeous. And I haven't used this embossing folder enough recently, but it is great for Christmas cards, but I didn't use it this year. Maybe with the Christmas Stampathon I may use it a little bit more. Now this is also a handmade card. I think this is from my team member Kelly. Yes, it is. So that is gorgeous. There's a great trend at the moment, having 2 different designer series papers and cutting the pieces into triangles. So this could be the same designer series paper and they just flip one side. It's a great way to show both sides of a designer series paper. And I love that. She knows my favorite colors, purple. She's a good girl. Okay, so we're going with some embossing here. So this Joy is copper heat embossed to match the paper. And this is from Bonnie and Bobby, and Bonnie did make the tag that I showed at the very start. So she's also corner chomped or corner rounded, corner decorated, I don't know the right word, the corners of the designer series paper. Use some foil, some dies. It's gorgeous. I love all the shine. So I'm hoping you're getting that. Okay. Oh, next we have a snow globe that's not a snow globe. And this is from Georgiana. So she made snow globes. And this paper in between the frame and the image is actually glittered. So it really does look as though it's a snow globe without making it a shaker card. They are great cards, Corinne, and I'm hoping you guys can get some ideas and bring them along to the Christmas Stampathon challenge, or just screenshot the screen and find a card that you love. And this is from Vicky K. So Vicky, I think she is in Queensland actually. Another demonstrator using the So Tweet birdie. So cute. So cute. So I love him on the holly branch with the music because he's singing, because it's Christmas, and just gorgeous. He's so cute. Okay, we've got some bling coming with this next card, and this is from another team member, Lorraine. So she's used the Basics 3D embossing folder, the designer series paper, and all that bling, which I think is gorgeous. Oh, someone's come in at my front door. Okay, this one is super duper simple. Love it, and a great way to showcase simple designer series paper. This is from Michelle, who is in Queensland. So she has die cut the plain paper, so the plain cardstock, and made the matte the designer series paper. So it comes through. Simple sentiment, cute star from our more Dazzle paper. And I think that's a beautiful card. So simple, so easy to do, and very easy to reproduce, because I know Michelle would have sent out a whole lot of Christmas cards. Now, this is a store-bought one again, but check the dimension on this. So like this piece, some of these pieces are like 3 layers, and it's just gorgeous. This is from another family friend, Auntie Laurel and Uncle Jeff. So that is gorgeous. She always buys me special cards because I make cards, and I really do appreciate that she buys me special cards. Okay, this is using the, I did a class, the Merry and Bright set. This is from Katrina, another team member, and she used the foil that matches it, using the designer series paper, the iridescent dots. It's just simple and cute. I really do love it. So hopefully you can see that shine. Now, this is a handmade card, and I seem to think maybe that the person drew this. Have they got their name? This is from Jan. Sorry, I had to look at the back of the card. This is from the lovely Jan in the US, and this looks hand done. So I'm not sure if she hand did it or it's watercolor paper, and she's watercolored all of this with shimmery watercolors, and it just looks hand done. It doesn't even look stamped. So I thought that was absolutely gorgeous. Don't know that I can get that shine, but there definitely is shimmer in all of that color. Thank you, Jan. Okay, this one is from, I got two from the same person. This one is from Charmaine. Beautiful use of this designer series paper and keeping these die cuts as silhouettes whilst just drawing some attention to the stars in the background. I saw a lot of beautiful things done with this designer series paper. So this is another store-bought one. This one is from my uncle. He happens to be a priest and he always chooses lovely cards. So always, but his ones were a little late this year. I'm assuming he had a bit of a busy Christmas season. Okay, this one, all the texture in this one. This is from Susan. Thank you so much. And just the texture. So you've got embossing in the background, the emboss frame, the traditional colours. I love using crumb cake at Christmas. I have no idea how she got this not so tiny, but commend you totally, because there is no way I could get a bow or a knot that tiny. Okay, we are getting to the end. I want to show you an OG Christmas card that I made so many years ago. So I made this. I actually happened to give this card to Owen this year because, you know, ninjas, Kill Bill, karate, you know. Maybe he got it, maybe he didn't, but I made these for people, teachers at karate one year. I just thought it was a really fun design, cutting the stocking in half. I know he didn't appreciate it, but I thought he might. 18-year-olds. Now, I do have some 3D cards now, and these definitely had their place in the house. So this one's using the One Horse Open Sleigh paper, and this is from Renee, another team member. So that is lovely. I love that. This next one is from Corinne, and I thought, is it from Corinne? Yes, it is. And this one was really cool. She actually put instructions with this card. So it's an easel card. So it just goes like that and it holds on that sentiment. But she wrote instructions. So people who don't know how such cards work, and obviously they're not card makers, so they knew how to assemble it, which I thought was fantastic. So good work, Corinne. I was very impressed with that. I normally only give those cards to people who appreciate it. This one is from Lisa, and I love this fold. It looks very complicated. It probably isn't. And then there's all the writing room on the back. But I love this card. So it just sits like that. Just making sure, yeah, you can see that. So that is gorgeous. Thank you. And now I've got a few extras, and these are ones I haven't marked off my spreadsheet. So this one is from Mary. Mary, thank you very much. I love the traditional red door and all the adornment around the door. If I did this to my front door and it was fresh, hey, Miss Cheryl, seriously, the greenery would be dead in 5 minutes because it's hot and humid and summer. But I do love it in the card making form. So thank you so much, Mary. That is gorgeous. Now, what else do I have here? Sorry, just going along these cards. I think this one is actually a belated birthday card. Actually, I will show you that at the end because I have shown those cards. So this one, which I thought was really quite cute, it's the nativity scene in a bauble. And I thought that was just a really simple design. And this is from my bosses at work. which I thought was very nice. Okay, this one is from, this one is from someone I follow. This is from Amy. And this has shimmer in the background and shine, and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And you've got these iridescent discs, which I love. Let me check this one. Okay, that one's not there. I don't know where that card is. I thought I grabbed them all. There you go. Okay, so this one, I have opened it, but I'm going to have to open it again. Pair of scissors. It's going to be very helpful about now. Oh, there we go. There we go. Done. And this one is from Jill, another card, another team member. So this is a really cool, it's a partial card, but then using a smaller card going the other way, and it sits up perfectly. And then she's used the designer series paper and the matching stamped greenery. I love that. And the sprig punch. Love the sprig punch. Also love the bow punch. Sprig punch, I think, retired and was replaced by the bow punch. So thank you, Jill. And let's have a look at this one card. And then I'm starting from scratch for next month, which is awesome. This card is very, very tight in the envelope. Oh, using Blackberry Bliss. I love it. And I loved that designer series paper. So it's actually a gift card holder, and this is from Cherie. So you can use it as a gift card holder or a note holder, which I think is really, really cute. And do you think I can get it back in straight? No. So she always writes a note and normally gives a blank card, so then we can reuse it. So I thought that was gorgeous. So that pretty much ends my Christmas card. So if you came in late here on Facebook, please go back to the start and have a look at everything I got. Hopefully you get some inspiration like I did in there before. Oh, Maria, your card was in here, my love. Thank you so much. Hey, Myrtle. I was also late today as well, so I came on half an hour later than what I normally do because I had an appointment this morning. So, yes, so have a look at all of these cards. I do thank you so much. I do love to feel appreciated and receiving these cards from people far and wide. Yeah, so thank you. I did, Carol. I did feel very spoilt with all my beautiful birthday cards and all my Christmas cards arriving. I loved checking the mail in December because I get double the cards, which is always nice. On Thursday, so there's a bit of a reason for me to show these Christmas cards. On Thursday, the Christmas Stampathon 2024 starts. So I have already made my project and I will be sharing me making a couple more of them in my YouTube live. So if you would like to see me make my Christmas Stampathon cards for January, it is our first or it will be our first challenge of the year, and basically we ask that you make multiple cards or projects depending on what the challenge is, and that will help you be prepared by the end of the year with some cards ready to address and give away, so we're not scrambling making cards at the very end of the year, which I find incredibly helpful to have a stash. Hey Glenda, I am just signing off, so I do hope you can go back and enjoy this. So if you want to have a look at me making my Christmas Stampathon project for the month, please join me at 12 noon on Thursday and we will make it together. Although I've already designed it, but I'll be happy to take feedback and thoughtful additions to the card. So have a great day, everyone. Once again, thank you everyone who sent me a card. I appreciate it. There were lots of people who just gave me well wishes over the Christmas period who, for whatever reason, could not send a card, and I appreciate that as well. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, please ask, and I will be more than happy to help you. Have a great couple of days, and I hope to see you on Thursday. Bye.